As we anticipate going off to college or work and being on our own, one part is not so appealing: laundry. I would like to share some easy to follow guidelines to help make laundry easier. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to decipher today's washing symbols, how to properly sort your laundry, and discuss the different types of washing machines and laundry detergent. Let's get started with this load of laundry. Sorting laundry doesn't have to be difficult. You pretty much just sort it by the color of it and the wash type of it. So first you want to start by separating your towels from your clothes. Then with your clothes, you want to make sure you separate them by darks and lights. So this would be like a light shirt, and these two would be darks. This would also be a dark shirt, and this would be a light shirt. So after you have your different piles, you want to make sure you take out any of your delicate clothing, so like any nice shirts that you don't want to get ruined, you would want to wash them on cold delicate. And then if you have a lot of hot pink or red clothing, so you want to make sure to separate those two because they tend to bleed a lot. So now you have several different piles and you want to be able to wash them carefully, and so many of them don't have different wash types. So each piece of laundry will either have a tag inside of it that has like written laundry instructions or some symbols. And so looking at your tie handout, which is the first one you have with the orange, there are many different washing symbols. Under general, there's machine wash, and these are pretty like self-explanatory because they have the symbols. And hand wash with the hand in it, do not wash with the X through it, dry clean only, and do not dry clean again with the X through it. Then under temperature, there's wash cold, wash warm, and wash hot. And as you see, there's dots in each of the symbols, and as the dots increase, the temperature increases, so the more the dots, the hotter the temperature. And then machine cycle, and that is normal cycle, permanent press cycle, and delicate. And again, the symbols, there's lines under each of them, but it's actually the opposite as the temperature. So the more lines, the more delicate your clothing is. So after you have separated your clothes and your piles by colors and cycle, it's time to prevent your stains. So looking at your next sheet that you have, it should be behind your orange paper, in between the two papers. I have passed out some common stain removals. And so these are just general helpful hints if you get something on your clothes. And stain removal doesn't have to be hard, but it can save you a lot of time by pre-treating your stains. One of the ones that we like to use at our house is OxiClean. It works pretty well. So then after you pre-treat your stains and everything, you will now begin to put your clothes in the washer. So there are two types of washing machines. There's a front load, which requires the HE, high efficiency laundry detergent, and usually it'll just have an HE, so that's how you know the difference. And then there's a top load, which you can use regular laundry detergent or you can use the HE. So once your cycle is complete, it's important to remove your clothes quickly or like as fast as you can so they don't start to stink, because sometimes if you leave it in the washer too long, and like after the cycle is complete, they'll start to smell bad. And so then you can look at your tie handout again under the drying symbols, and there's tumble dry, do not dry with the X through it, hang dry, dry flat, and do not wring with the X through it also. Then temperature, any heat, low heat, medium heat, high heat, and no heat, so you would just use air. And again with the dots in the middle, the more the dots, the higher the temperature. Then there's tumble dry cycles, normal cycle, permanent press cycle, and delicate. And again, like the washing, the more the lines, the more delicate your clothing is. So doing laundry might seem more complicated now after I've explained every step, but by following the tag instructions and symbols, you should be able to do your laundry without running into too many problems.
Look.